Hello, I am Fjalsbak and welcome to a new edition of Stellaris, now that Utopia has been released. And let's look at a new game and see what we'll do and what changes have been done and sort of things. One of the changes that have been done is that the nation designer has been changed somewhat, and the nations I had beforehand we had to do stuff with to get them up to speed. So if we just look at some of the changes, appearance, don't think there are any new portraits. Just do some random names here for now. Nameless is probably fine. Traits. I don't know how many new traits there are, but I'm sure there are one or two. These ones look different. Consumer goods. Oh, that's a new resource that you sort of have to have going on. Consumer goods. Minus 20% or plus 20%. Okay, so they are opposite from each other. I see. Other than that, it looks very samey, this list. Right, I'm not going to look through all of them right now. And the ruler is the same thing as earlier. Oh, you can actually decide the background. I think that's a new thing they have in this game, this version. Right. City appearance. This all seems fine. Then here we have some changes. And we have the spiritualist is the same. Militarist is the same, and with sim and axis here, so we have materialist, spiritualist, militarist, and pacifist. And then we have xenophobe and xenophiles. And then we have changed individualists and conformists have changed names and maybe even functions to egalitarian and authoritarian. I don't know how to say that exactly. And then we have a new one called Hive Mind in the middle here. And then these are buttons. This is democracy now. An oligarchy and a dictatorate or an imperial thingy, and then the Hive Mind. And then we have new traits out here as well. And they are tied into the these guys, governments, and they do different things. And I don't know if we have anything else new as such. They actually updated the color scheme here. No, there's pretty measly colors. I don't know if they have any new marks or emblems. Starter weapons, they look the same. FTL is the same, ship appears the same. Alright. I could spend a long time to design this race, and I will do that when I play by myself off camera. But for this one, I think we'll just do a random one, same as we did with the Mathen League, the last series I had. And go with whatever we get. Iron Man on, so the game is eligible for achievements. So 600 stars. We went tiny last time, I believe. Let's go with medium here. Elliptical, spiral arms, ring, these are all the same. This size I usually go 4 arms just because. AI Empires 9, Advanced Stars 3, 2 Fallen Empires, Habitable Worlds. They've changed this, they had percentages. Now they have 1 point, but it is technically percentages. You just multiply this by 100. Normal. Endgame Crisis on, Advanced Neighbors off. Right, let's jump in and see what we get. Right, the Spookslax Galactic State, Government, Representative Democracy, Ruler is named there, and Wormhole Travel, Ethics, we are fanatic egalitarian. What used to be individualists, must have a democratic government form, allows utopian living standards, cannot have poor living standards for citizens. Empire modifiers are faction influence gains plus 30% and consumer goods minus 20%. And what's the other thing we have? Xenophiles. So we want everyone to live here, a multicultural empire and all that. Increased opinion for other species, cannot use full native interference policy and cannot use no refugees species policies. Oh, that's a new thing, refugees. So apparently we will take refugees from anyone. Empire modifier growth plus 25% and diplomatic influence cost minus 25%. Alright. In the eons since the first primitive Spulax communities took shape on the meadows and forests of Greater Spulax, our civilization has spread and prospered. We were driven forward by steady scientific progress, and armed conflicts between nation-states became increasingly rare. The framework for a global democratic government was eventually laid, and when the last holdouts voluntarily joined, we stood united as a single nation. Now, after the successful creation of an artificial subspace wormhole, the finest minds of the Spulakian galactic state have finished constructing the first wormhole station. At the edge of our system, the stars themselves are finally within our grasps. Begin. Right, let's see where we are. We are sort of close by to some things, most things here. Well, not most, but 3 rings. This is probably fine. So, science ship. One thing we usually do is, well, that you do always, is basically survey system. Construction ships, you stay where you are. You just stay where you are. Surface wise, what type are we at? We are on continental worlds. Alright, we have plenty of food, and we have a new resource here called Unity. We have one of those. That's probably not so good. And one new thing, you actually start with armies. There's something about armies be needed for keeping people in check. And one thing you can do from the beginning is colony ship. You can build it immediately because you just took the tech and just waited in all other games. Now there's a case for actually waiting to build anything else and just go for the second colony ship very fast. I usually actually build a science ship at my very start, so there's an option here of not doing that and going directly for the colony ship. Don't know, maybe I want to do that. Research. This guy here, leadership, gain experience, and industry research. Industry research here, solar panel network I like. Physics labs are good, fusion reactor, but no, solar panel network, and we might switch these two around. Here, monthly influence, that seems like the easiest choice, I think. Here, coil guns, I don't know what kind of weapons we have, armor and engineering facility. Let's go with the armor. And where is the ship designer here? Corvettes, we are using mass drivers. Alright. Look at our ruler, we have building cost minus 10%, and explorer, science ships build cost minus 25%, anomaly research speed. This tells me that I should build a science ship right off the bat here. And we actually have a button to reform government and not just an icon thingy here. Civics, idealistic foundation, citizen pop happiness plus 5, and meritocracy. An individual's social status or a personal connection should have no bearing on their possessions. The sole basis for advancement in society is demonstrated by the ability and talent. So leader skill levels and leader pool size. Alright. So very idealistically good government here. I see. We have a budget here. This looks unchanged mostly. Demographics. Yeah. Oh, we have a global food now. That's a change. I guess there are arguments both for and against that case. And then there's the Unity thing, and we use Unity to do something somewhere. Is this one? Yeah, we buy points here. Well, we'll get to that at some point, I guess. Here, do this us. No new victory conditions. No new victory conditions. We've done that. We have our planet. Oh yeah, our laws here. Unrestricted wars. Food stockpiling minimal. Orbital bombardment limited. Resettlement prohibited. First contact peaceful. No slaves and no perjury. Our edicts. We are gaining 2 points a month. Information quarantine. Free thought. Research speed 5% for our ethics to go away from what we have. I don't know, you usually take that in the start of the game, but I think I'll leave it be for now at least. And I actually think that rally points on the planet is not going to happen. Take that one away. And I actually think we want to build a science ship. 71. Do that and then go colony ship after. Right, start the clock here. We have a continental world size 12 over that way. And wormhole station, so we have a certain reach for us. Right, and we go up to fast speed and run at that for a while. Anomaly. Impressive structures litter Kantanab's surface, practically begging for some archaeological work. 40% failure risk. Yeah, I think we'll leave that be for now. Oh, and I was to switch around these scientists here, right? Tobar Patar, you are to go here. And the other guy, you are to go there instead. And have they put anomalies on the log? No, they have not. So we still have to keep an eye on them here. That's a bit annoying. Oh well.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. So, a new science ship. And here we will assign a new leader, recruit. We have 4 to choose from. Computing, anomaly, discovery chance. I know which one I'll pick already. Yeah, the other two don't really compete for a science, guys. So you go right ahead and you start here, where I guess we will colonize next. Research in plenty of time, so. Okay, we can actually build mineral station somewhere here, and 3-1. Or do we want to build our colony ship first? The colony ship will lead to the space pirates coming into play. They usually come into play right after the first colony has been completed. That's a question. So how much the colony ship? 300 and something? 75? 45. And how much is a mining station for us? 90. And then it will increase our output here, but it will cost us energy. I think I want to take the colony ship first. Right, these names are horrible for me. The science ship has made a startling find on Utopia 1. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate in the Greater Splunach, or on Greater Splunach. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believe we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found are sentient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. And gain 60 points. Excellent. So do I see how many orders you have left?
System survey complete.
Well, there is one. This Splunach galactic state, just pause here, is a bus with news of alien life found by the science ship. While hardly intelligent by Splunach's standards, the fascinating beings defy easy classification and hint at the immense complexities and possibilities of the universe. And both systems have been surveyed, and F9, which is the important button here, is colonizable. Looking at the planet, we have primitive life here. Excellent. So this science ship, you go here, and other science ship, you go, I don't know, here. And survey. Our research is not starting at 555. Apparently it starts produced, or we are actually producing on the surface to start off with. Yeah, we are. We have a basic science lab. Nice. Well, gotta keep our eye on our mineral. 345 was it? Oh, that's another thing that's been changed. The directly controlled systems has been lowered from 1 to 3, and I think then on the other hand have added more stuff that actually increases the number, more text and stuff like that. I believe that is the case, but I'm not entirely sure, but I believe so. Right, science ships are sciencing again. So 100 away. And yeah, our scientist level 2, scientist level 2, and there was a 40% fail chance on the anomaly. Here, alright, so nothing directly colonizable, but I guess that'll be fine. Guess that'll be fine. Anomaly found. 40% again. Leave B for now, and this one was also 40%. Yeah, leave B for now. What is anomaly? What was this? Repeated scans of the surface indicate give inconsistent sensor readings. It's almost if the planet itself was in constant state of upheaval. Hey, there's a continental world here. Almost, well, maybe not almost, but closing in on 345 minerals. Tech, yeah, still far away. Any new screens here? Planets and sectors, policies and edicts, factions. Oh, they've redone something with factions. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Strategic resources, that I think was the same as before. This is
System survey
species.
complete.
Default rights. Ah, here's full citizenship, residence, living standards, decent. What does this give us? Consumer goods +1. More happiness in utopian abundance, but costs us more resources, even more happiness. But we don't have a problem with happiness. Military service limited. Colonization rights allowed. What does that mean? Colonization right determines whether this species is allowed to board colony ships and settle new worlds. I see. Oh, this is, you can do this per species. Population control. Population controls enabled. Migration controls. I see. Oh, I see. Leaders. This is the same one as before. And yeah, rest is same as well. You are done. You're up here. I don't know. Let's go this way then. We now have 2 planets we can settle. Guess we'll settle on a larger one first. We'll settle here actually. Hey, they have animals. Or rather cute animals. Oh yeah, that was this one from a moment ago. We have done that already. Send the ship on its next task. And almost there. There you go. F9. Larger world. Colonize here. Rimborth Prime is probably a fine, wholesome name. Right, down to 0 minerals. Next, I guess, will be the construction ship to construct its stuff, including a wormhole station around here. But I guess we'll need some more minerals before that starts happening. Well, I'll take a break here. We are underway, and well, we'll see where this leads in the next following episodes. Thank you very much for watching.